Hello, hello, my name is Callista and welcome back to Cognition, an Erica Reed thriller. In the last episode, we tried and failed to save our brother Scott from the Kane killer. However, we have a new serial killer to investigate, so let's get on it. Hello?
I haven't seen him before. Must be new in the force.
Okay. Can you let me through?
Excuse me, officer?
This is a crime scene, ma'am. I'm going to ask you to please step back unless you have official business here.
I do. Here's my badge. Let me in.
Excuse me, ma'am, this is a crime scene?
Special Agent Reed, this is Special Agent McCoy, FBI. We're here on official business.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. You can go in, sir, ma'am.
You must be new. You're far too polite.
Officer Jonathan Duffer. Yes, I just recently graduated from the academy. It's an honor to serve the city.
Ah, fresh blood. Doesn't that make you all warm and tingly inside?
No, but I'm sure this crime scene will.
Ooh, what happened here?
What exactly happened in there?
I hear they found a body hanging. Murder, apparently. I don't know much else. Like I said, I just started at the force, so they have me standing guard. You're gonna have to talk to your people inside. I don't know why the FBI was called in.
You're not the only one wondering. Thank you, officer.
And can you tell me anything about the body?
Who found the body?
A bum found the body, but he didn't see anything.
Who interrogated him?
I heard it was Director Davies herself. You work for her, don't you? Must be quite an honor.
She's something, all right.
Okay, so we've got maybe a crappy boss. And were there any other witnesses?
Any other witnesses?
Nobody heard or saw anything from what I've heard.
Ain't this our lucky day?
Okay, so we've got no witnesses. The only guy who we do have is homeless. That's fantastic. Okay, goodbye, officer.
Thank you, officer.
No problem, Agent, and I'm sorry again.
Never apologize for doing your job, kiddo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, let me through. You coming, John? Okay. Do y'all have anything to say?
It's an all-agents night. I'm not particularly looking forward to the who's got the biggest gun conversation, though. I'll let John socialize. I'll go do some work.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Okay. Ooh, is this where the crime scene is?
Looks appropriately creepy.
Why can't killers choose a nice, comfortable spot for once, with good lighting?
Because they just like being creepy, I guess. Let's down this way first, though.
Hey, the Scarlet Furies are playing. I can't miss that.
Well, you can't, because you're the lead singer, Erica. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, and we've got a fence.
I don't think the killer came this way.
Yeah. So we came via the main road. What have we got? Oh.
Finally, you get your ass down here.
My ass was busy closing Scott's file.
Look around and then come talk to me. And John, please wipe your mouth. I can smell that egg sandwich all the way over here.
Hey, it's a good sandwich, ain't it? What do you say, Gallagher?
Sure, if you want to drop dead from a heart attack.
Hey man, I'll back you up. They don't know what they're missing.
Okay, so our boss is a bitch. That's fantastic. Okay, there's Terrence, the guy who helped us deactivate that bomb. Gareth, Madison Davies, and Dr. Gallagher.
Dr. Gallagher is one of the best at what she does. She also has a stick up her ass about it.
Great. Anything to say?
Gallagher?
Reed,
Okay, what can you tell me?
What do we have here?
White male, mid-40s, cause of death, strangulation.
So he was definitely killed by the hanging.
No doubt about that. He suffered a very agonizing death. The cerebral hypoxia was as slow as it could have been.
English?
Deprivation of oxygen to the brain.
Okay. And any signs of a struggle?
Any signs of struggle?
Not exactly, but there are marks on the body. Bowlby can fill you in on his theories.
Any idea how someone got him up there without struggling?
I can't say for sure without running an autopsy. Look at the spots in the shirt. Most likely saliva. In victims of hanging, the tongue protrudes by the pressure on the jaw, causing it to dry. My best guess is that the saliva was then caused by some kind of a drug used prior to the suffocation.
The killer must not have been strong enough to do this without drugging the victim.
John Doe here is very well built. I couldn't take him.
Are you kids done theorizing? I'd like to get back to my work.
Okay.
A very slow death, you say?
I believe he was not dropped, but rather raised with the rope. Add to that the height of this table, just tall enough for the victim to reach it with his toes from time to time, allowing for the compression of the trachea to stop every once in a while.
Oh, that's messed up.
What about loss of consciousness?
The weight of the body causes the compression of the airway, arteries, and jugular veins. If done correctly, the victim should pass out in a matter of seconds. But in this case, you can see how his brain expanded. Look at the veins in his forehead. He stayed conscious for at least 30 to 45 minutes, maybe more.
Wow.
Whoever did this must have really hated the guy.
He also defecated. It's another sign of prolonged cases of suffocation.
So that's the smell. And Davies pinned it on my sandwich.
John.
Lovely as ever, John.
Okay. Oh, more details?
What else can you tell us?
I'm trying to finish my work, if you don't mind. Stop by
Okay.
the morgue tomorrow and we can talk more. And bring something to keep Bowlby entertained and stop him from coming down to interrupt me when I'm working.
Hey, I heard that.
Good.
When did they move forensics?
They just moved him into our building this week. Temporarily, they said. Thankfully, it's only him. I'd go crazy if they brought the whole forensics freak show.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
Excuse me now. I'd like to finish this so I can get back home to my cats.
Oh god, she's a cat lady. Goodbye.
I'll bug you again if I need more info.
Try to be quick.
Okay, so my first thought, we're either looking for quite a slim-built gentleman or a woman. That would explain why they couldn't. But then again, hoisting someone up via a rope, that's got to require a lot of strength. So there could have been 2 people, possibly?
Did the killer use this table to hang the guy?
Maybe they used it for leverage.
Okay, we've got some blood.
Is this from the victim?
It seems to be from their fingertips.
What?
Oh, there are too many people here. I'll look at it later.
Okay, and we've got some random green spot. Okay, Terrence.
Even my pal and tech guru Terrence Bowlby is here. Davies must be really interested in this case. But why?
What do you think?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
The Erica herself. I'm trying to finish quickly so I can go get some freaking sleep. I'm a tech geek. I shouldn't be doing all this crap.
Where's your team?
There's a lot of shit hitting the department right now, so we're low on manpower. How's it hanging, McCoy? Weird to see the FBI all over this.
I don't make the rules, pal.
So, what are the prints?
Have you gotten any prints?
Nothing. It's super clean. This person knew what they were doing. Been searching around, but I can't even find a partial.
How can the guy who did this struggle so much and not leave any traces behind?
The guy knows his shit.
Yeah, we're dealing with a pro here.
Any luck identifying our John Doe?
Nope.
Nothing in the database?
I wish it was that simple. Didn't you look at the body?
What about it?
Oh, get this. The problem is not that the guy isn't in the database. The problem is that the killer cut the skin off the fingers of our John Doe.
Oh.
All I've been able to find is just blood markings everywhere. Thank you, asshole, for making my life easier.
DNA?
I'll have to take a look at that tomorrow.
Okay, and the hanging?
So any theories on how the guy was hanged?
There are a few marks on the body. They aren't from a struggle with a killer per se, but my theory is that whoever did this had a hell of a time stringing that big guy up.
Drag marks?
Exactly. It wasn't easy getting him up there.
So we're looking at someone smaller than the victim. Probably an average build?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so not likely to be two people.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. John, you got anything to say?
See anything interesting?
We'd better. You know, Davies is gonna grill us with questions, so let's comb through everything.
Got it. Well, why are there blood splatters all around the room? I mean, if you cut someone's fingers off here, how does blood get over here? Okay, Gareth?
That's Gareth Pattison. When he's not shooting horrors like this one, he's an amazing fine art photographer.
Nice. What have you got to say?
Hey, Gareth.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Apparently nothing. Okay. What does our intuition have to say? Ooh, okay. Let's look at the table first. Okay. And the blood, I'm gonna leave the body until last, I think. Oh. Okay, so we kicked something off the table. Oh!
It's happening again. This is getting out of control. I haven't been able to get a grasp on it lately.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna keep using this thing, but... Damn.
There are too many people here. I'll look at it later.
Okay. Then I guess all that's left to do is touch the body if the doctor will let us. Kicked a thing. Okay, why is that so important? Oh dear.
It's starting to hurt. Ever since Scott died, it's slowly gotten worse and worse.
Are you all right?
I'll manage.
Okay. Damn, so we're having some really violent premonitions, okay. And I'll be taking that.
Hey, John, any idea what this is?
No clue. Ask Terrence.
Sure. Hey, Terrence, buddy. What can you tell me about this?
Hey, Terrence.
Yo, E!
So, take a look at this.
Do you know what this is? It was under the shelf.
No freaking clue. Looks old. Is it evidence?
Are you confiscating it if I say it is?
Maybe. Does it have any prints? Ah, screw it. Keep it. But bring it to me tomorrow. Oh, and keep it clean.
You said it looks old?
Yeah. I've seen something similar. Ask me another day, when there's coffee.
Terrence?
Dude.
Really, I don't know. Do whatever you have to do with it and bring it back.
This is a crime scene.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah.
A guy's been murdered.
McCoy,
You can't just be like, bring it back
joy.
later.
come talk to me when you're done asking around.
We better make sure we know our facts before talking to Davies.
I will. Can I take a better look at this?
I wonder what this is.
Okay. Anything else? There's the blood.
Roof access.
We probably can't go up there just yet. Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
Gallagher?
Reed,
No, you don't.
I'll bug you again if I need more info.
try to be quick.
I will. Is there still too many people?
Painting looks fresh.
Oh.
Oh, there are too many people
Yeah.
here. I'll look at it later.
Okay. Alright, what do you want, Davies?
I've been avoiding Davies lately. I shouldn't be angry with her, but I just can't help it.
I mean, I get it. She closed the Kane killer case. That was your brother. I kind of feel like she has the right to be angry. This guy wasn't apprehended, and they can't say for certain that he's dead, so...
Reed, we're paying for the damn cell phone so that you take the call when I ring you. Is that clear? Now, what have you found? How did the victim die?
Okay, it was suffocation.
Suffocation.
Who is our John Doe?
Yep, the fingertips have been skinned, so we can't identify him.
We can't identify the victim yet because the victim's fingertips have been skinned.
Any leads on the killer?
Yeah, the killer was smaller than the victim, so the killer struggled while hanging the victim.
The killer struggled with the hanging of the victim, which leads us to believe that the killer is smaller and skinnier than the victim.
That's it?
That's it. I may point out, however, that Terrence is being overworked, so he's not exactly at the top of his game.
When I have questions about how to run my branch, I'll ask you. Anything to add, McCoy?
No.
Wonderful. Not only are you too late, you're also worthless.
What am I supposed
Go
to do?
get some sleep and get your asses to work tomorrow early. I want to see you in my office as soon as you're in, Reed.
Yes, sir. Can I ask a question? Why are we taking this case?
Tomorrow. Now get out of here. Erica.
What?
Sir?
How are you holding up?
Really?
I'll be fine.
Good. Get some rest. I have a bad feeling about this one.
I think she... Oh! You okay, Erica?
You called?
Erica, I know how much you care about what happened to Scott, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you off the case.
Don't do this to me, Davies.
I have to. It's been 3 years.
This is bullshit! I'm so close to getting somewhere.
No, Erica, you're not. I've seen your reports. You're going in circles.
My dad put you up to this?
Brian's worried about you. Listen, I understand how much this means to you, but it has to stop. I put my job on the line, letting you take on a case in which you're so personally involved. And I did it out of respect for your dad. But it's time to move on, Erica. Even your dad agrees.
I can't.
You have to, Erica. I'm afraid that's an order.
Are you all right?
I just need a minute.
Oh! Oh, this is the full premonition. Oh!
getting worse.
What is?
My visions.
I told you to go see someone about that.
Like
They'll
who?
hear you.
Do you still have that card I gave you?
Yes, John, I do. But the whole hocus pocus thing, it's not me.
Listen, Rose runs an antique shop. That thing you found, Terrence says it was an antique. So go ask her about it, and while you're there, maybe bring up these visions of yours. What can it hurt?
If that will shut you up, fine. I'll go tomorrow.
Go now. She's a night owl. Closed in the mornings, open all night.
Great. That sounds perfectly normal.
Go on. I'll hitch a ride to the office.
So I think Davy's Oh, we're being watched. Ooh, the killer's hanging around. Interesting. Okay. Let's head over to the antique shop then. What I was going to say was that I think Davies does have a heart. I think she clearly cares about her agents. I just think she's got a bit of a tone problem. Okay.
Rose's shop. The things John gets me into.
Anything to, scan? No.
It's still open? Does Rose ever sleep?
He did say she was a night owl. Let's head on in. Ooh. Very nice.
Hello, my dear. I could feel the spirits were active tonight. I knew someone would appear.
Yeah, that'd be me. So, does the shop have the identity problem, or is it you?
Very observant. What's a pretty girl like yourself doing out at the witching hour?
Special Agent Reed. I'm here to ask you some questions about an antique.
My favorite subject, Agent. And you can call me Rose, my dear.
Oh, what a nice lady. Okay, tell me about the shop.
So, you sell antiques?
You do not just sell antiques, my dear. I like to see it as a way to preserve these beauties through the generations. But yes, this is an antique shop, among other things.
Like what? Reading a crystal ball?
If a customer wants to talk to their dear departed mother or father, I am happy to help.
Okay, so that's a
Right.
yes.
Do you read the tarot too?
I make an honest living, Agent. Nothing wrong with that.
Other than extorting people's hard-earned money? No.
I give people what they want. I know when people need healing and how to help them heal. Right, my dear?
At least Rose is taking Erica's skepticism gracefully. And can you tell me about this antique?
I wanted to ask you about this.
Ah, that is strange.
What is?
This is only a piece of the toy. Ah, yes, it is a lei pendu, or at least very similar to one. Precious things. Ah, beautiful.
A what?
Le pendu. It was a line of toys that had their roots in the French Revolution. It is said that those in high society used them at secret parties. Mysterious, do you not think? And some say they used these toys to scare their children into understanding what justice could do to them if they did not follow the rules. Horrible, is it not?
So why would a toy like that appear in a crime scene last night?
That is your job, my dear.
I'll ask about customers first.
Could this have come from this shop?
I have not sold one in a while, but they are not as uncommon as you may think.
Do you know of any other shops that may sell them?
Toy shops, other antique stores. I bet they show up in those online auctions too. As I said, they are not all that uncommon. I am sorry, my dear.
Okay, and can you give me any more information about the pendus?
What else can you tell me about
I
it?
speak
The
terrible
artifact
French.
is indeed old, but it has been modified.
How so?
The wood is very old, and so is the varnish, but the cuts are new. Is this the only piece you found?
Yes. So there are more?
Well, yes. And I would say these cuts were made to fit into some other piece.
Do you carry these?
There is one right there.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, my dear. Now, tell me the real reason why you are here.
Let's be honest.
Something's been happening to me. A friend suggested I talk to you about it.
Go on. I am listening.
I keep having...
Visions?
I'm sorry, I'm not exactly comfortable.
How did you know that?
Listen, my dear. You can tell Rose whatever is happening to you. These old bones have seen it all and heard it all.
Sully did suggest this, and he does seem to be a dear friend of Erica's. And if Sully rates her, then we should try explaining.
How do you know? Did John McCoy call you?
Jean McCoy. Where do I know that name from? Ah, yes. Jean. Another FBI agent. More easygoing. He came here a few years back. Poor soul. He was utterly lost. He loved my coffee. And we used to sit at that table over there, talking for hours. I would guess you are the girl he told me about.
Wish he'd let me deal with this on my own.
Sometimes we do need a push, my dear. And here you are, taking the right steps. When did they start? The visions. I will tell you what. Go and sleep on it. Visit your brother tomorrow.
Excuse me?
Wait, how do you know?
Sleep on it. And if you are ready tomorrow, come back here and I will show you a few things. All right?
We'll see.
Okay.
I could stay up driving all night. I could use the time to think, but I'd better get some sleep tonight. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day.
Rose seems nice.
Ready to go. I should see what Davies wanted.
Okay. We'd better go downtown then. Ooh. To the FBI Boston HQ, I think. Let's go. Rose seemed nice, but there's definitely something odd about her, and I'm not quite sure what.
We keep awards in there. A few of the top shot ones are mine.
So Erica's good at shooting? I would guess that means.
So many heroes.
I think so. This game was originally on Kickstarter, I believe. These are some of the backers, and I think Gareth might have also been a backer, I think. Not 100% certain. Okay. Gwen.
Guinevere Graham. Gwen for short. I don't know what we'd do without her. Department admin, office manager, and she's handling evidence these days too.
Wow, I'm guessing they're overworked and understaffed, perhaps?
Hi, Gwen. How are you?
Erica! Working hard. You know, lots of things to file. But hey, can't complain. Still have my job.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Any new evidence?
So, how's it been handling the evidence room?
Crazy, isn't it? Davey said it's only until we get out of this mess. Cutbacks and all. Wish this came with the raise, but what can you do? Anyways, if you have any requests, I can get it for you.
I'll keep that in mind.
I do wish these options were a little bit more explicit in what they were asking. I mean, it suffices, but it's a little bit annoying. Okay, good. Goodbye, Gwen.
Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Okay. Ooh, printer.
That's our printer. Old, but still works.
Hey, that's all that matters. Oh, and this is our desk.
My little corner of the room. It speaks to how well I play with others.
Can we use this?
Let's see what's new today.
Hey, Erica.
Oh.
Sully?
Davies told me that she had to leave as soon as she got here, to let you know.
Thank you.
She said she needed to talk to you about that antique you found yesterday.
How did she know? Terrence.
Yeah, she was mostly talking to herself. You know how she does that. She had a similar piece or something.
Okay.
Really? Interesting. Need to see this thing.
I'm sure. Are you avoiding me?
Sully, I have 10,000 things in my head right now. Can we talk later?
Sure. You want to grab lunch later?
Oh. An ex-boyfriend, perhaps? Maybe?
Not today, Sully. I really am busy. Maybe some other day?
Yeah, you got a hell of a case. By the way, you left your jacket at my place the other night. I can bring it by, or maybe you could...
Yeah, bring it by.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so not an ex-boyfriend, but maybe more of a casual hookup that's maybe getting a little bit too messy. Okay, can we read this? Ooh, okay. Any
Read.
emails?
Terrence mentioned to me that you have found a piece of an antique last night at the crime scene. I was sent one anonymously last week. I gave it to Terrence. It's not the first weird thing I've gotten lately either, but I wrote them off up until last night. I'll show it all to you when I get back later today. For now, I have to go take a look at something important. Davies.
Okay.
What does she have in her office? I have to get into Davies' office somehow.
That's very interesting.
Hey, babe. We haven't spent time together in a while. Was wondering if you'd like to rent a movie and watch it at my place this weekend. Sully.
Aww.
Sully, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me babe?
Oh, I think that's quite sweet.
Cool. I could use a couple hours away from all this.
Okay, so Terrence says, Yo, E, I'm having a party this weekend at my house. Drop by? T. And, oh, we've got one from our dad about Scott.
Figures. Dad avoids visiting Scott. Maybe that's why he decided to bury him there, so that he could be as far away from his memory as possible.
Okay, so he says, Hey, honey, I know I should be there today. It's hard to believe it's been 3 years today. He was wearing that damn brown and green... damn brown and green sweater, and I remember you said he had a calm expression to his face when he... I sometimes still think he's downstairs playing his video games, being a lazy ass. I can't head to the city today, got a lot going on, but I'll see if I can come over later this week. Buy some flowers for him, will ya? Love, Dad. Oh.
The case database. I can access closed and current cases here.
Okay. Can we... I want to see this. Okay. The Kane Killer, case type serial murder, known victims 5. Suspected victims unknown, years active 2006 to 2008, current status not apprehended. Name of suspect unknown, alias or aliases, the Kane Killer. Race Caucasian, notable features extensive scarring from burns is highly probable. Notes. No eyewitness accounts of the killer exists. Only in one incident did a potential witness escape, but no clear sightings of the killer were gained. The potential victim was able to confirm the killer was male, of average height and build. During the incident, the killer came into direct contact with fire, so burn scarring is highly likely, though unverified. The profile summary. The Kane Killer is a nickname given to the perpetrator of a series of ongoing murders beginning in 2006 and have been linked by I am not having a good day today for reading, and have been linked by a distinct MO. The nickname Kane Killer originated in a Boston Herald article after the second set of killings in September 2007. With one exception, see Reed, Scott, the 3 sets of killings have all occurred in early September, suggesting they are related to the anniversary of some significant event in the suspect's life. The exact significance is unknown. The killer targets pairs of siblings. There is no obvious method to how they are selected, but the siblings are always in male-female pairs, the male always being the one who is initially apprehended. The killer arranges the apprehended male in a presumably self-made murder device. Each murder device has been different, but similar enough in conception that the presence of such a device is the primary connecting factor in these cases. It seems clear that in each case, the female is given a chance to interact with the device and potentially save the male. Whether the success of this is honoured remains unclear, but it is highly unlikely. The technical aptitude of these devices suggests a high intelligence on the perpetrator's part, as well as a possible career in the field requiring a similar skill set, i.e. mechanic, electrician, engineer. The full psych profile suggests it is the killer's sense of mastery that is at play here. That he tests others using his constructions seems to further back this up. That male siblings are the initial target suggests he himself may have a dysfunctional relationship with a sister and is seeking resolution through these killings. Okay. That is very interesting.
I don't have any evidence to look at right now.
Okay, we can't
Exactly what it says. A people search.
We can't really search for anything because the guy we're trying to investigate had his fingertips removed, so we'll just log out. And with that, I am actually out of time for this episode, so please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.